Hello and welcome to today's Circle Band 15-minute fitness class. Everybody is going to need one of these circle bands today. They come in a lot of different weights. Not all the colors are universal. So whatever color I'm using probably won't match up with whatever color you're using. But the harder it is to pull them apart, it is the more resistant they are, and the easier it is, the less resistance. You might be able to stick with the same one through all of the class, or you might switch it out depending on that specific exercise. We have 10 moves today, so we'll do a short warm-up. We'll do each of our 10 moves and then a short stretch at the end, and we'll be done right at 15 minutes. So since I said we're going to be all down on our mat today, we're going to even do our warm up down on our mat too. Warm up is without the circle bands though. Don't need those. So we're going to warm up first. We're going to roll up that lower back, do some cat and cows. As you inhale, look up, exhale around that back and look down. Inhale, look up, exhale around that back and look down. Keep moving with your own breath. Very good. You can do this from seated or you can stand up while you do this, but my camera is set up down low, so I'm going to do it down low. We're going to do some big arm swings going forward and some big arm swings going backward. And take an arm across, pull it down. Most of today, we're going to have some core work, a lot of glute stuff, and some abdomen stuff as well. Some of it will be in plank position, so we want to get our shoulders warmed up and yeah, get our glute warms up. Okay, we're going to do one more move. We're going to repeat this move for the actual workout, but we're going to do it without resistance first, so that way you can get used to the move and also start warming up those muscles. So back to our tabletop position here. You're going to take the right foot and you are going to send it up. Three, two, one, switch sides. Three, two, and one. All right, we're gonna get started. For our first move, we're gonna be doing a plank jack. So you're gonna grab your circle band and you're gonna put it around your ankles. And then we're gonna go into plank position and I will show you different options, and then you can decide which of those options you want to do. And we'll go for 40 seconds. So first I'll show you the move and then I'll count you down. So modified option, you're going to be here in plank position and you're going to step out the right foot until you feel that resistance, step out the left, and you'll alternate right and left feet stepping. If you want to take it advanced, you're going to jump out that plank jack with that extra resistance. If being in plank position doesn't work for you, you can do this by standing against the wall at an angle. So your feet are going to be further back and just step those feet out. Okay, 40 seconds. Ready? Let's begin. Especially when you are using these circle bands on this movement and you have that stretch, it's really easy to, when you bring that foot in, just to kind of let it slide in or slack in or jump in. But I want you to have controlled movements. We're halfway through for the entirety. So after you send that resistance in, I want it nice and controlled to bringing it back in together. If you're jumping it out, that doesn't apply quite as much. 3, 2, and 1. Good. The next one, you're going to keep your circle band around your ankles. If you have a wall, you can sit against it. You don't have to be seated against a wall, but what you're gonna do, feet are together, stabilize your left leg. You do not want this one to move. I take this back. Put your circle band up around just above your knees. Here. Stabilize the left leg. Right knee is gonna go out and then come back in. Right knee is gonna go out, come back in. 40 seconds, let's begin. The key here is that left leg is stabilized. It'd be easy to kind of cheat and bring both out, which that's not a bad move. That's a clamshell, which is a really good move as well. But when we're doing it singly like this, it's pinpointing our right leg. So it's just making our right leg work a little bit harder and strengthening that muscle. So that's why we're stabilizing it. But if you end up moving your left leg, it's not detrimental. It'll be just fine if you end up doing that. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to stabilize that right leg. Left knee is going to go out. Again, with this move, when you bring that knee back in, I want it slow and controlled. That's what great about circle bands is you can have that resistance both on the going down because you're stretching out your band and the coming back up because your band wants to come back together. But if you bring that knee up nice and slow, then you're working against that resistance. So you're getting strengthening as you go down and as you come back up, which is a really efficient and effective exercise, which is what we like. Time is of the essence when we only have 15 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep that circle band. And now you're going to lay on your back. We're going to be doing a glute bridge. So glute bridge, we raise up, tighten our glutes, which is a good move. How we do it with the circle band is you're going to take your legs a little bit further apart when we do that glute bridge, and you're going to make your knees go out a little bit wider so you have resistance here in this circle band. Okay, so come on up with me when you're ready. We're just going to hold it here for 40 seconds. Again, this is a double whammy move because we're doing the glute bridge, which is going to be working our glutes, but we're also putting the resistance here in our band, which is going to be working our quads and our abductors as well. Halfway through this one. Three, 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay, our next move is going to be similar. I'll show it to you here. We're going to bridge up, put that resistance in those bands. Then we're going to march up the feet. So we're going to have resistance outward because our band is going this way. And we're going to have resistance as we're going up. And we're doing that glute bridge. So 3 things we're working on here, okay? 40 seconds, ready, and begin. When we're doing these marching, something else to think about because you're not thinking enough about the moves and everything you're doing, but is not teeter-tottering side to side, but keeping those hips stable even as we march. We're halfway through. Remembering to keep those glutes up. If those glutes start to get a little bit tired, it's easy to let them sag down. If you can, raise them up. If your glutes have nothing left in them, do the best you can. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. We have one more here in this position. Let's move our circle band down a little bit. I think it'll add a little bit of an extra layer of fun here. So we're going to go back up to our glute bridge, and you're going to kick out a leg. Actually, you might want it lower. Wherever you can get your band to stay. Go up to your glute bridge, kick out, kick out. If you can get it underneath your calves, it might be able to stay. All right, 40 seconds. If you haven't started, let's begin. I don't know, mine's rolling pretty bad. If if you can't get your circle band to stay, that's fine. This kicking move is still a really good one for your glutes. Again, we're going to keep our hips stabilized and not wobbling. And if you put your knees a little bit further apart, you'll still get that resistance, even if you don't get the resistance with your kicks, which I am not getting it with the kicks, but my glutes are tired already, so I'm feeling good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Okay, we're going to do bicycle crunches with our circle band. So you're going to put your circle band around your feet. So it's going to be on the top of your shoes and on the bottom of your shoes, like this. Okay. So the move is exactly how you would do a bicycle crunch. You're going to be having that resistance as you go forward and backward. 40 seconds. Let's begin. You're taking a knee to an elbow. You do have to be a little bit controlled here. So you keep that circle band fully on your feet and not flying off and hitting somebody or hitting the wall. But it adds an extra layer here. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, you're going to keep that circle band around your ankles. This is called a banana roll, which hopefully I have enough room to do here. So it looks funny and it feels a little funny, but it's good. So you're going to put your legs extended out, your arms extended out, and you're going to roll over to your stomach. And then you're going to roll back. And if you don't have a wall like I do, then you're going to roll the other way. So you'll roll to the right, then roll back to the middle, then roll to the left and back to the middle, keeping those legs apart as you go for some extra resistance. Ready? Let's begin. The idea is that your core is doing the work here, and we're not using momentum, using complete core strength, which I don't know about you. I'd really like to use the momentum right about now, but do your best. Remember, don't do what I'm doing. Go to the right, back to the center, to the left, back to the center. Unless you're going to run into a wall like me, in which case, don't do that. Got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we have 2 moves left. Keep that circle band here on your ankles. You're going to go onto your stomach. We're just going to push up into a Superman. You're just going to pull those legs apart to feel the resistance on your legs. You can join me up here. Whew, when you're ready. When we're doing these Supermans, we're lifting our legs up, lifting our shoulders up. We're going to keep our gaze kind of down a little bit forward. So you keep a neutral spine. You don't want to like arch way up and hurt your neck, but a nice neutral spine. If you want to help pass the time, you can click your heels together out and in with that resistance if that helps the time go faster, or you can just hold it straight out. Both are good. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. One more move. You're going to switch your circle band to your hands and between your arms. Kind of like this. We're going to do a Superman again. We're going to pull our arms apart instead of our legs this time. This is our last move, and then we'll get a quick stretch in. So when you're ready, join me. This is going to be giving your arms a little bit of an extra workout on top of those Supermans. Remember to keep breathing. As you get tired, it's really easy to hold your breath. But keep giving your body oxygen. We're halfway through. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Can't lose that circle band. Let's do a glute stretch because we've done several glute exercises. Take an ankle, put it over a knee. Scoot your bottom in towards your bottom foot to give that glute a stretch. And switch sides. We had a lot of glutes today, so I hope your glutes were burning along with mine. Hope this glute stretch feels super good. And if you liked it, do it again because the second time is even more fun than the first. Thanks, guys, for joining me. We'll see you next time.